What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 2 for 2, your sports podcast for the culture, by the voices of the culture. I'm your host, Keith, and I'm here as always with my brother Nell, man. And it's wedding week, but we back on the pod. Got a great episode for you guys, man. Season 4, episode 33. No need to hang around and play games. Let's jump right into it. Nell, my guy, I see you in about 48 hours or so. Oh, wait,
Not me.
72 hours or so.
Yeah, unfortunately.
72? How you been, though, man?
You know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man.
You
It's
know.
good. It's good. You know.
No reason to talk about it.
We're here.
We'll talk about
on
it
the
later.
pod. So, we're gonna go ahead now. We're gonna get out the way right now. We're coming to you guys the week of the Final Four, man. Coming off of the heels of a fantastic Elite Eight weekend that saw the Illinois Fighting Illini take down Iowa Hawkeyes, the Arizona are they Wildcats? I always want to call them Bearcats.
They are the Wildcats.
That's Cincinnati. The Arizona
Yep.
Wildcats beat the Purdue Boilermakers, and then Sunday, my Michigan Wolverines giving belt to the University of Tennessee Vols, and the game of the tournament, UConn, number 2 UConn, taking on the Duke Blue Devils in an insane finish that saw the UConn Huskies win. So man, I mean, we all know what the game that everybody wants to talk about, right? I mean, the Michigan game was a 30-point game. The Purdue game wasn't much of a game for too long. The Iowa game wasn't much of a game for too long. The one game, your Duke Blue Devils, man. How are you feeling now? I know you don't want to talk about it too much, so might as well start with it, get it out the way for you, man. How are you feeling coming off that Elite Eight loss? And just overall, man, just take us through, just the emotions, the feelings as a Duke fan in that moment, man.
I don't even know how to put into words the feeling when that pass. It's honestly, when the pass got tipped, I'm like, wow, that's weird. But when Mullins pulled up for 3, I'm like, all right, that's pretty deep. It'll probably be off.
No contest, nothing. Money ball.
That shit was straight cash. No part hit no part of the rim. I was just devastated. And then I loved, I forgot who the color commentator was, but he was like, oh, they got plenty of time here. I'm like, there's 0.4 and they got to go to the length of the floor. They have no time. I was like, they virtually have no time. What do you mean they've got time here to get a shot off? We virtually have no time. So yeah, that was just as disastrous of a last 15 seconds as you can have.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the Dez catch, no catch on my resume. I got the Kawhi 6, 7, 8 bounce buzzer beater game 7. I got Duke. I got so many Duke collapses. I mean, he just collapsed last year against Houston.
Yeah, Houston, same thing. Damn near.
You collapsed this time against UConn.
And this, the thing that hurts the most about this game is that it was very much in Duke's favor for the whole game. I mean, outside of that shot, I don't think UConn really led at any point in that game, outside of maybe early on in the first few minutes. I mean, you are 19, I think, at one point in time. I mean, UConn couldn't hit the side of a barn from 3. Terrence Reed played his ass off for those guys, but I mean, at no point did you think that was how that was going to end. I remember watching it, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like talking to somebody, and we're just having like casual conversation about random stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a close game, or like, it's getting down to nitty gritty. They got to get it across, or really didn't have to get it across, right? You just got to take care of the ball here, get fouled, go down, shoot free throws. Pass gets tipped. You're like, oh, okay. And then and then furthermore, like you say, even the jump shot, you're not thinking, you're like, oh, that's deep. Then he hits it and it's just like complete and utter speechlessness, utter silence. Commentator talking about they got plenty of time. The way that gym lit up after that, and the way that the Duke sideline completely deflated, there was no chance in hell. No chance in that last.
I'm not shaking hands after a game like that.
There's no chance. And then you got my guy Hurley, man.
I'm not shaking hands, bro, because I'm liable to punch Hurley in the face.
You got my guy Hurley with the suit jacket hanging off to the side, looking around,
Bro,
up to the up
don't
to the
give him free
ref,
promo.
up to the ref,
That should have been a
headbutt.
technical foul.
I was listening to him. He was on like whose pod was that? He was talking to some. I don't know why I want to say Raymond Felton. I don't think it was Raymond Felton though. It was somebody's pod. I was looking at it earlier. He was talking about it. And he was like, "Yeah, it wasn't anything bad behind it. Me and that ref. He understood the moment, and we had been going back and forth all game. I had my arm around him earlier. We talked. We threw some jokes. Da 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 da." He's like, now he's going back to there was another game earlier in the season where he did something similar. He's like, now that has some real intent behind it, but nonetheless, man. I mean, you don't tee up a coach in that moment, but if
Yes, you
there's
do.
any other moment where you deserve it, it's that moment. It's hard if that
He
ref teed
headbutted a
him up.
referee.
He
You
did.
can't do that.
You can't, and that is it's actually funny that it's not as big of a talking point. Obviously, like Duke's not gonna be like, oh, give us that, but at the same time, like
Duke's not, but I
that is
will.
pretty. Yeah, right. Somebody, the fans will, right? That's insane. You've never seen that. Uh but yeah, Hurley, incredible.
The glory days of JJ Redick and Kyle Singler and Austin Rivers hitting buzzer beaters in North Carolina, like those days are just over.
Well, that Austin Rivers team lost to Lehigh though.
Tyus Jones, but they were just fun.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, I think it sucks now.
Tyus
Like
Jones,
you got to
Jalil
think about
before
it.
Justice Winslow, like those days are over. Those days are just
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Good times
So
is over, man.
definitely tough, but it's now set us up for the Final
Caden
Four that
Boozer,
we
please,
have
like,
coming up this
you don't
weekend.
deserve
This
to go to the
Saturday, you
league,
got
but
my
please
Michigan
don't come back to
Wolverines
Duke,
taking on
bro.
Arizona. Huh?
Please don't come back. Caden Boozer, he's not going to the league, but please don't come back to Duke. Just
The guy played well much of
no,
now it's
stop,
funny
stop.
that Foster, you're right. When Caleb Foster was, I mean, he got you guys through the Sweet 16 game with his performance. And then the Elite Eight, I mean, for him not to be in there down that stretch and you're freshman to make that mistake, it's
It's an
tough. I
idiot.
mean,
Pissed down his leg.
it's funny because John Shire, I mean, we saw the video and, John Shire and they were talking about, throw it up in there, throw it down the court. And even in that moment, you can see Shire kind of like pointing down the court. But it's like, damn. Kihei Clark, reincarnated. That's happened before. We've seen that before. So.
I hate when people say, one play didn't lose us this game. One play lost us that game.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean,
yes, in the second half, Duke was not as good as they were in the first half. They weren't as
well, yes.
efficient. They were turning the ball over left and right. They let them get back in the game. You blew a 19-point lead to the point where you even allowed them to have the opportunity to hit this shot like
Yeah,
that. But through all of
yeah.
that, through all the turnovers, the bad play in the second half, all you got to do is
Still
just
had a chance.
hold that ball. Just hold the ball or get it up quicker. Get it up
Yeah,
quicker.
don't let the trap get you. Then you try to retreat and make the pass down the
Yeah,
court. That's nonsense. And you're the
he
shortest man on the floor.
turns around, he takes the dribble, gives the defenders a chance to come up and make a play on that ball, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything.
one of the most devastating losses in Duke history.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anything but a live ball turnover there. Sucks for Duke fans. Sucks for the Duke team. One of the best team. I mean, it's crazy because the tournament you can see a team that was like ahead and obviously one of the best, if not the best teams all year, right? Like all year, Duke was up there. They were number one overall seed. They had big wins. They
I
even
told you, I
their
didn't
losses were
trust him. I told you I
fluke.
didn't trust him.
But I think that's just a Duke because you're used to this now. It's kind of like that set in stone thing, and that's what it'll be from here on out. It's like,
Jayson
well, no
Tatum,
matter what, we'll
Zion,
find a way to lose it.
Jayson Tatum, Zion, Grayson Allen, Marvin Bagley, Proctor, Jared McCain. Who else do we have? I mean, my God, like who's who of people coming through? Cooper Flag, Con Knipple. We had the top two guys fighting for Rookie of the Year right now on the same team, and we have
Well,
zero national championships to show for it. I got a headache thinking about it.
It's all right. We'll move on to the Final Four. You don't gotta talk about it no more, man. It was a great game. It set the stage for a great Final Four. You got 2 1 seeds. You got a 2 seed. You got a three
I
seed.
ain't watching the Final
Mid,
Four.
yeah, you are. You'll be right next to me. We'll be watching
I
it
will
together.
not. I
I'm
will
getting in
not watch it
trouble
with you.
to
I
watch
do
that
not give.
game.
I do not care about a projector. I don't
I'm
care about the
I'm
game.
working on the projector. It's okay, and that's okay.
We don't need it, and I'm gonna be
So
working against the projector.
if my team won, you wouldn't be happy for me.
No. Yeah, I'm a
This
hater.
is good. This is good. Well, we got to talk about the Final Four now. You got Michigan, Arizona, and what people are calling the game of the year. You
It's
know,
national
you got
championship.
yeah. You know, I mean, I won't say that because I
I'll
can't
say
say
that.
that the way
I just said
Hurley
it. Nope.
I can't the way Hurley acts. I can't say that.
He's
But
lucky. He's lucky to be
many
there.
people many people will consider that game as a national championship because you got. I think I saw Michigan and Arizona have two of the top 5 Ken Pom rankings of all time. Right, I think the teams ahead of them it was like 20. It was actually last year's Duke team had a higher Ken Pom than them, and then there's one other team, and then Michigan's third, Arizona's fourth. Um, they're gonna face off. You also got Illinois versus UConn. Give me your predictions for the Final Four. Give me your championship prediction. I know it's hard, but let me hear some good music. I'm ready.
Um, I guess I'll start with Michigan, Arizona. Uh, like you said, that should be a really good game. Um, it's honestly really tough to call right now. I want to lean towards Arizona. Um, just so you don't have anything to celebrate. Um,
That's
but you
fair.
know, Michigan, like you said, they've got a chance. They've got some great players. They got a great backcourt. Defensively, they're solid. You know, they got some size to match up with Arizona. Um, it's elite. It's an elite matchup all around. You know, got to defend without fouling. Be solid on the glass if they can do that. Definitely be a good game. Um, Arizona. One thing about Arizona is they don't shoot a lot of threes. Obviously, their bread and butter is inside the paint. They take good shots. So, um, I think if Michigan can push pace a little bit, not get rattled, they have a good offensive show, and I think it'll be a close game down the stretch, and it'll come down to who doesn't make the mistakes like Duke, who can face the pressure, make the play, and we should have a classic on our hand. I'll be very interested to see the outcome of this, but I'm gonna go with Arizona. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have
Yeah.
to take
Okay.
Arizona on this one. But then
It's all right.
again,
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect anything else from you.
Michigan could win.
Um,
I'm not saying
I did not.
it's a landslide. It's a toss up. It's 50-50. The only two number ones left.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they'll
I
lose by double
expected this from you.
digits.
I'm looking around, and it's funny to me because, like I said, these have been two of the best teams all year. You couple that with uh, Duke, obviously, and how well they played all year. So top 3 teams. You got Duke gone now, so it's Michigan. You got Arizona. You talked about Arizona not being a fantastic 3-point shooting team. They shoot it okay. They got a couple guys shoot over 40%,
They
mainly
should
Braden
okay.
Burries, right?
They just don't
Mainly
take
Braden
they don't
Burries.
take a lot. They
They
don't
don't
take a lot.
right. And so when you think about the matchup, it couldn't be more perfect for Michigan because Michigan is a team that, if you looked at I mean, all season, obviously, I've been watching all season, and even if you look at their tournament, uh, Michigan is a team that is susceptible to, they can lose to a team that can shoot the tray ball, right? If you get hot, you hit enough threes, you can beat them because what Michigan has inside in Adeyemara with 7'3", Damarez Johnson, 6'10", 6'11". You got Yaxel Landenborg, who's 6'8", 6'9" himself. Most teams can't match that, right? But then you said it, Arizona can. Arizona has bigs just like that, right? But I do think the outside shooting will come into play. Michigan is a team that has scored 90 points in every game in this tournament.
Won't happen
You
again.
know,
Won't
a
happen
team
this weekend.
that, to me, outside of my bias as a Michigan fan, I think this is the best Michigan has looked since they went on that run early in the year where they were blowing teams out by 30.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
And
say since Fab Five.
oh no, I wouldn't do that. I
Shout out to Trey
somebody,
Burke.
the Michigan fan, some of the Michigan players have said this was the best team ever, and then people were texting me and asking me what I thought. I said I'll see what happens if they raise that banner. Michigan had prior to now, I think
You
it
know
was
my
funny. I think
favorite
every
Michigan
5
team?
years they went. Who was it?
Sauce Castillo.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
Mitch
Tim
McGarry.
Hardaway, right?
Yep.
Was Tim Hardaway on that team? Mitch McGarry was on that team too?
Mitch
Yeah,
McGarry.
that was a
Yep.
squad. Yeah, that was a squad.
Yeah. Yeah. Now
That was a squad.
Michigan's had some fun teams. We haven't been in the Final Four since 2018. We had Jordan Poole and Mo Wagner on that team, and Isaiah Livers and all those guys. But I think the Michigan defense doesn't get enough credit. I talked about they scoring 90 points a game, but I mean they're holding teams under 70 points. I mean, I think I saw we've got like 12 or 13 more blocks in the next highest team. More steals and everything. It's gonna come down to the same things as always, right? The backcourt. A lot of people are talking about, Big 12 player of the year, Jaden Bradley, you know, Braden Burries, cool. They look on the other side. It's Elliot Cadeau, it's Namari Burnett, Roddy Gale, Trey McKinney. Those guys that, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I guess not everybody watches, right? So you were watching right before we got on here. They were talking about the backcourt, right? Because they know what the front court battle is going to be, right? It's going to come down to the big guys. But if Elliot Cadeau, who I think has been having a great tournament, continue to play well, I don't see why Michigan can't win this game, and I don't see why it has to be super duper close. I don't think we blow them out. I don't think we beat them by double digits, but I think this can be a comfortable, 5-9.
Okay.
My guys winning. You know what I'm saying? I see that firmly. I think Yaxel Landenborg is one of
Well,
those
hey,
players that he plays. He
good thing. Good
when
thing
he
it's an
when he
open. Good
plays.
thing it's an open bar Saturday, right?
Hey, fantastic! Can't wait. We'll be right there next to each other. So, I mean, by
Nah,
by 8:50, by 8:49, I can't say what state I'll be in other than Texas.
I ain't
Next
messing
coin.
with. I ain't
All
messing
right.
with you.
That's all right. So I got Michigan, you got the hate watch going. On the other side, I don't want people to discredit what we've seen from UConn and what we've
I
seen
do.
from Illinois. I understand. But Illinois is a team. They've won. I mean, they're on a what? They beat Penn by 35, beat VCU by 21, beat Houston by 10, won you know, beat Iowa by 12. Shoot the ball great. A lot of bigs. They got the foreign the international connection over there at Illinois, right? You got Wagler, he's your freshman. Walt was high on him. Then you got Stojakovic, you got Merkovich, you got Ivasic. You like that's insane, right? But these are guys, they shoot the ball well, they score the ball well, they play solid together, and they're a sleeper, right? They're a sleeper. And I think they got the perfect matchup. If I was Illinois waking up to UConn, I'm happy, right? As opposed to having to play Duke in that challenge. So it'll be interesting, but I can't go against Hurley. We talked about the bigs. We talked about Caravan. We talked about Tars Reed. Tars Reed, against Duke, I hate to bring it up again, 26 and
But
9.
you are.
I got to review the team. 26 and 9. Before that, he had, hold on, oh man, give me back my Tars Reed stats. Tars Reed, I got him. Game log just this postseason. Tars Reed, 26 and 9, 20 and 5, 10 and 13, and he had the 31 and 27 game against Furman. So, talk about a run in the playoffs.
Former Wolverine, right?
Former Wolverine. Why not? All the Wolverines can come back and have a date in the championship. I got UConn, I got the Wolverines, and I got Michigan taking it. Because listen, Hurley can be as cool as he wants, but when he got to see Dusty May, they don't have enough for that. Michigan by 10 in the championship. We're going to hoist it. It's time for it to happen. And this is the year. This is the team that gets it done. Yaxel Landenborg, most outstanding player of the tournament, boosts his draft stock all the way up to lottery pick, top 10 pick. We do it. And we run it back again next year. And we do it again and again and again. We're going to send, what's Arizona coach name? Lloyd? Tommy Lloyd? He already got one foot out anyway. Word on road is he doesn't get along well with the administration, right? Arizona apparently don't have that much money on like people think. And that UNC job is wide open, and I think he might take it. So what better job than to go ahead and send him on his way quick and easy, man. That's all I gotta
Cool.
say. Don't say I didn't tell
Um,
you.
don't say I didn't tell you I didn't care.
I mean,
'Cause
it's fine.
That's my
I don't.
last year watching college basketball. I'm done with these amateurs.
Hey, they getting paid now. They ain't amateurs no more.
Mm, Whoever paying Caden Boozer need to knock on his door and get their money back.
Hey, man, it's okay, brother. It'll be fun. Oh, I do want to say it's something crazy, right? I only made 2 brackets for fun this year, right? And my bracket that is 99 percentile, I guessed the entire Elite Eight, except for that was the bracket that I picked my own team to lose. I picked the Final Four correct. Minus I had Michigan losing to Iowa State, and I had Arizona, UConn in the national championship, Arizona winning. Isn't that crazy? So hopefully that doesn't happen.
It
I
could
don't care
happen.
about that.
It could happen.
I don't care about saying that I had a 99th percentile bracket. I want my guys to win at this point. At this point, truthfully, this is my last time I'm mentioning your team, and I'm gonna move on. As long as y'all didn't win, I was happy. That's all I gotta say. Real quick before we move on
But
to the NBA.
I'm the hater.
Hmm?
I ain't even give you my prediction.
Oh, you damn right. I'm sorry. I thought you was like I didn't care. I thought
I'm
that was you trying
just
to say you was done. My
I
fault,
mean, I
brother. My
don't
bad.
care, but
Let me
like
shut up. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
I just give my opinion just cause. But yeah, unfortunately, UConn has all the momentum right now. Um, they're experienced, they're poised. Obviously, as you saw against Duke, whether they're down big, early or late, they find a way. Um, yeah, Taurus Reed has like you rattled off the stats. He's dominated this entire tournament. They've already got a win over Illinois. They held them to 32% shooting. So I feel like uh, Hurley has that edge over them. Defensively they can really frustrate you and find ways, and um, they do a really good job in the second half of games adjusting to what they need to do, and that's obviously a credit to Dan Hurley. Um, we'll see if the Illinois guards can control tempo and not let the pressure get to them, not get sped up. But I'm hoping they lose. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, Dan Hurley is on my list, um, permanent marker, so he's not coming off there probably ever. I don't care what he does. He could come to the Sixers, and I will unfortunately have to find a new team. With that
He's a
being said,
maniac.
though,
Great coach.
anyway, that being said, I'll take
Just saying.
UConn, and then I'll take UConn to lose in the national championship. Doesn't matter to who, but they won't win.
As long as they lose.
Yeah,
That's valid. That's valid.
unless it's
I mean,
Michigan.
hey, you can't have all these different in and outs and
Yes, I can.
contingencies.
I can do whatever I want. My team isn't in there. I don't care. If it's UConn, Michigan, I will I will call in a bomb threat to wherever the game is being played, so it doesn't
He didn't
happen.
say that. He
I
didn't say
did say
that.
that. I definitely said that. Yep.
Anything to see me happy.
And I'm gonna call them using your phone.
So on the women's side of things, we got a all 1 seed Final Four. South Carolina, UConn, banger. Texas, UCLA,
Now these are some
banger.
bangers.
Friday night, we can watch these together happily. South Carolina, UConn, the undefeated. I don't know the last time UConn lost. I forgot how many games it's been at this point. 38-0, taking on 35-3 South Carolina. Then you got one loss UCLA taking on 35-3 Texas. Give me your champion. Give me a championship game and your champion.
I'm going to go championship. I'm going to go UCLA versus UCLA versus South Carolina.
Don pulls it off. Auntie Don.
My girl Lauren Betts gets her national chip before she gets out of here and starts dominating the WNBA.
Wow. Wow. I don't know. That's tough. I feel bad to pick against South Carolina, but 38-0 is just a different monster.
It is, but something's got to give.
It don't have to give, and I
It
never
doesn't
would pick
have to,
against.
but
I normally wouldn't. I normally wouldn't, but I'm going full reverse. I'm going
Duke wasn't
UConn,
supposed to lose
Texas.
either. So
That's fair, and that this is the time of year for that to happen. I'm still gonna go with UConn though. I think they just got too much, man. This South Carolina team is cool. You know, this UConn team, they just blow. They just it's not
yeah,
even a game. It's not even a competition. You know, it hasn't
I was
really
like
been.
excited for TCU for like half a quarter, and then
Yeah, right,
it
right.
just started to get ugly.
So I'm going UConn, Texas, man. I'm going with my girl Madison Booker. The way they beat up on my Michigan girls, I can't go against you after that. You beat us by 36. I mean, damn. They've been doing no favors, blowing people out left and right. Just beat. I mean, they coming off a win against South Carolina in the SEC tournament. So you talking about hot, but they gonna run out of gas against UConn. UConn, Texas. I got UConn winning it. Gino Auriemma doing Gino Auriemma things. Business as usual. But we'll
Who
see.
won
Is
the
that game?
who won the chip last year? UConn.
Yep.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I mean, they're literally on like a. I gotta look at what how many game win streaks this is. No, don't tell me the longest
Do
one. I
do
know
do
that.
do do
Here we
do
go.
do do.
53 games. That number fifth
And the
all
longest
time. They
one
won
was like
53 in a row.
what, one?
111 from them from
Six.
2014 to
I
2017.
remember.
They have they have five of the six longest win streaks. 111 from 2014 to 2017, 90 from 2008 to 2011, 50 oh wait, 70 from 2001 to 2003, 53 from 2025 to now, and 47 from 2013 to 2015. So literally they just lose a game and they just get back going. Like it's crazy. So much love to them. But or much love to other people. UConn ain't losing. Uh that's that on that. Uh
I'm still rocking, even if UConn wins, I'm rocking with UCLA.
I mean Lauren Betts she's a monster. Ain't nobody out there guarding that.
Monster. She
Ain't nobody
gotta
out there
she gotta
guarding
get
that.
her she gotta get herself one before she get up out of here.
I'm excited for them USC girls next year, man. That's what I'm excited
You
for.
say
That's what I'm
USC?
waiting on. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's my college squad.
yeah,
Until
yeah.
Juju
Jazzy,
goes to the league,
Juju,
and then I'll probably find somebody else.
the 2 5 stars. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Some quick hitters, man. NBA quick hitters to wrap us up for the day, man. You got Tatum. He played by himself the other night. No Jaylen Brown. He was out with an Achilles injury. Sat 2 games. You saw a vintage performance by Tatum, 32 points.
Yeah.
Man, I think that game was big for him, right? Like in terms of just confidence, in terms of just putting that fear in other people's heart to see like, hey, look, this still my shit, right? It's still my shit. So, do you think it's safe to say he started to turn the corner now?
I do think so. He's had a couple weeks under his belt. See, condition is starting to get better. Shots looking better. I think that was the best he shot from the field. Obviously, the most points he's had, 32. So, I mean, like I said, anything he's giving you on the floor, I just think is a bonus. Like, 75 to 90% Tatum is better than Sam Hauser or whoever they had starting over him. Um,
Yeah,
it's better than a lot of second and third options come postseason time. He's 6'8", can do everything on the court. So I mean, he's just a mismatch to deal with. Obviously he plays both sides of the floor. He's unselfish. So I mean, just Boston adding that, it just feels like they can beat anybody come playoff time. And if he's playing like that, it only makes it more harder for me to pick against them in the playoffs. For him to do that, especially by himself with Jaylen Brown out, showing that he can still, it's just one game, but still to be able to carry the Celtics to a win on his shoulders. It just coming back, like I think he's the third fastest or second fastest to come back from an Achilles injury. So really all great signs for Tatum so far. I know he
yeah,
struggled
definitely
shooting
fantastic.
earlier, but I mean, he was going to break out sooner or later.
Yeah, no, definitely a great sign for the Celtics. The Eastern Conference playoff race is starting to heat up. Not even so much in terms of just the seeding, but I mean the seeding has gotten interesting, right? 2, 3, 4, 2 through 4 is kind of getting interesting. I mean your team, the
Shut
Sixers,
up,
they're
shut
fighting
up,
as well,
shut up,
getting
shut
healthy.
up, shut up, shut up, shut
You
up,
we were just
please.
talking.
Shut
I
up,
had to hear
shut
about
up,
the
shut up,
Sixers
shut
all
up,
fucking
shut up,
week. There's no way.
shut up,
This is what I be talking about. This
shut
is what I be
up.
talking about. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just
Going out
I didn't
west.
say nothing. I
Nah,
just said
nah, nah. It's
stop
cool.
speaking on my squad, yo. Like just stop speaking on my squad. We got nothing to do with you. This top I don't see anything on the content sheet on the rundown about the
God for
Sixers. Don't bring my
God
squad up, yo.
forbid. God forbid I'm talking about the Eastern Conference
Yeah,
playoff
nah,
race, which happens
nah.
to feature your
Stop talking about my
team.
squad,
But
yo.
don't worry, we won't. I just want you to stop talking about them too. Then,
I didn't say
as
a
long as
word.
that's
I didn't say a word about them.
you know what I'm talking about. If we can't talk about them here, I don't want to hear about them when they win. I don't
I
want
can
to
do
hear
whatever.
about.
I can do what I
I
want,
don't
just
want to
like
hear
you.
about Paul George.
I can
Okay,
do what
that's
I want,
fine,
just like you.
and that's fine, and that's
Don't be
fine. So
saying
like
shit in the chat when the
like
Knicks is losing. Knicks get a
I
dub,
won't.
all caps,
Who
just
who
screaming in the chat.
I just talked to you when we lost.
I had to
You
bring it
was
up.
talking to me about it. Right. Okay. So can I go to the next quick hitter or you want
Please.
to okay, cool. Out west, the Lakers looking fantastic. Luka fighting for that MVP. Looks like he does. I'm not gonna lie. As of late, Luka has definitely looked fantastic. And the Lakers on a run. Are they a legitimate threat out in the West, or is it just a
Absolutely
fluke?
not. Absolutely
Not
not.
buying it.
No.
I'm not buying it either. I
Luka's
can't
playing
buy it either.
amazing. Brown's playing good in his role. Austin Reeves, does what he does, but I don't think they rebound enough. I don't think they make enough threes. Certainly don't. I don't think they'll guard well enough in the postseason. And at the end of the day, I think a lot of times people forget postseason it's just all about matchups.
It
So
is, and that's what I was gonna say. Yep.
yeah, they don't guard well enough. Bottom 5 in the league. It's been better after the all and defensive field goal percentage, and it's been better at second half of the season and post All-Star break. But I look at the West, and lucky for them, if it stays the way it is, they'll get Houston in the first round, which I think is the only team in the West that they can beat. I think if they were to match up against Minnesota, Minnesota wins. Denver wins. And then obviously, once you get to the second round, you're going to have to play most likely the Spurs, which I'll take the Spurs. So just based off the matchups, I think the only team that they can beat in a 7-game series is the Houston Rockets because they absolutely crumble down the stretch. And the Lakers have been, one of the best teams in clutch games all year. They won't get to a clutch game. They won't get to many clutch games against the Nuggets and the Spurs and the Timberwolves. So for that
If they
reason,
see
I
OKC,
don't see them as a threat. They will lose to OKC in 5.
I mean, I can't take them seriously as a threat. I still feel like your best players have to be all around great, or at least all around good in the playoffs, right? Luka's been showing me a little bit more on the defensive
I
end,
don't even think
but do I?
that. I think the fact that Austin Reeves can't guard, Marcus Smart
That's
can
what. I,
guard, but he's like basically playing like your small forward, which
yeah,
isn't good.
and he's gonna take 10 threes a game for no reason because teams are gonna ask him
To,
and let him shoot 10
yeah,
threes a game, and they're gonna
and
lose because of
the
that.
issue last year was the lack of size. Obviously, you bring in Aiton,
Still don't
very
trust
up and
him either.
down, very up and down. He has games where he's very productive on both sides, but he has games where he's not always fully locked in. So I can't trust that against Jokic and even the Rudy Gobert's. Who else is out there? Hartenstein and Chet. Like I don't trust it. And like I said, everybody's going to be able to, all the perimeter players are going to be able to go at your perimeter players. Like, I'm not expecting Bron at age 41 to be the best defender on the team. Austin Reeves is not getting enough stops. Luka is not getting enough stops. Your only
That's fair.
super reliable defender on the court is Marcus Smart. Rui isn't trash, but like, I don't really think he intimidates anybody. So like your best defender is Marcus Smart, and that's just not enough to get through the West.
I mean, that's fair, and I agree. I don't see it happening. I see the Lakers have if they don't outscore people, I don't see what's going to happen. I don't know how many teams I'm comfortable saying in the West they can just outscore flat out, right? Like
Just
I
Houston,
don't,
literally just
yeah, I
Houston.
don't know, I don't know. Um, Looking on the West, we got the Cavs, you got my Knicks, you got the Pistons. Right now in the top,
We jumping back. We
obviously.
jumping back to the East.
I mean, well, ask the guy that wrote the thing. I mean,
So
it's right there.
I don't. So does it say West?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I mean, I guess it doesn't say what side it is
Exactly.
on.
So
You're right.
you just decided to say that the Cavs, Knicks, and Pistons are in the West. I'll
Who
let you
do
go
you
ahead. My
trust
fault.
more? Who you? I mean, you're making it hard for me today, man. What's going on?
Um. Yeah, I
I
don't
know what it
know.
is. I know what it is. It's
What
okay.
is it?
I know. We're not talking. You. I was told to not speak on your teams. So,
Oh, okay.
do we
Cool.
have
Yeah,
more
don't do that.
trust? Do we have more trust in the Cavs, Knicks, or the Pistons to make a deep run?
This is tough. I want to say I have no trust in
But you'd be lying.
not one of these teams.
You'd be
I,
lying.
I, I'd be lying, but like I'm not.
Who do you trust more?
I, I'm leaning Cavs right now. To be honest with you, I'm
You
leaning
killing me.
Cavs.
You killing me. You don't believe that. You
I do.
don't believe.
I do believe that.
Why? What about him? What have they done? Donovan Mitchell is a what? What's he
Start.
doing? Okay. What's he doing in the playoffs? You talk about in the playoffs what I need.
He
What
played bad against the Pacers. I think he averaged like 30.
did they win?
You said, what is Donovan Mitchell going to do? You didn't say what are the Cavs going to do.
You talked about Donovan Mitchell. You talk about James Harden. You trying to talk about a team that can make a run. Two of the guys that we just don't see it happening. It hasn't happened.
It's got
And
to
then you
happen
got the
eventually, right?
Pistons. You got the Pistons. No, it doesn't. It very well does not.
Okay.
And you got the Pistons. Their best player has a collapsed lung.
I didn't
He's
say
not
anything about
playing
the
no more.
Pistons.
He's not playing no more this season. So then it leaves you with the Knicks. What about the Knicks makes you not trust them? The only team, truthfully, only team in the East
Didn't even let me
at
answer
this
the
current
question.
juncture. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna let you. I'm trying to help. I'm gonna give you some extra to help you think about it a little bit more. That's all.
I don't
The only
need to.
team in the East, right now that I would say that gives us a run for the money is Boston.
That's your problem. That's your
I mean,
problem.
that's fine. That's fine, but I'm still comfortable there.
Okay.
I'm still comfortable
All
there.
right. Well, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I don't trust Mike Brown. I think
Championship coach.
an assistant, as an assistant, we
Championship
doing
coach.
that? We doing that?
Championship coach.
We doing that?
Championship coach.
You know who else is a championship coach? Nick Nurse.
I was told
You
not
know
to
who else
speak
is
on
a
that team.
championship coach? Doc Rivers.
Was told not to speak on that team.
Doc Rivers is a championship coach.
Well,
You know
he
who
doesn't
else
have
was
his
a
best player.
championship coach? Luke
He doesn't
Walton.
have his best player.
Luke Walton was a championship coach.
So, but what does that mean? You don't trust him because of
It
that?
doesn't mean
Is that
anything.
yours?
I'm saying
I think
just
it
because you're a
does.
championship coach does not mean that you're going to be a championship.
I think it
mean,
matters.
let alone that he was a championship coach as an assistant, not even the head coach. So
Championship coach doesn't
you
matter.
have
He's been there,
no
done that.
proof.
He
He has
knows
not
what
been there and done that. He's been there. He's been
knows
there.
what it takes.
He has
knows what
been
it
there.
takes.
He has not done that. He has been
That's
there,
fine.
but he has not done
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. Tom Thibodeau was the better coach. He got more out of this Knicks roster.
How? We're top 2 in offensive.
Keys,
Okay.
I'm not going through this with you, yo.
You don't have to.
Brunson
That's
and
just
Cat
a
won't get
crazy
it
thing
done.
to say.
Brunson and Cat as a duo won't get it done.
Why won't it? Why won't they?
They get exposed in the postseason
By what?
eventually.
Eventually.
Teams that put them in pick and rolls.
Teams do that all season, man. If we haven't figured it out by now.
Regular season and playoffs are different.
Right. I think it fits us a little bit better.
You would not beat Boston again.
Because you got
Boston would not let that happen.
I hope not.
And if we're being honest, Boston Boston folded last year. Yeah, clip that. Boston folded last year more than the Knicks won that series, and I think you would agree with that.
Sometimes you need a little luck, huh?
Luck does not strike twice often, especially back-to-back years.
Hope so. Yeah,
It won't.
right. It won't strike. You won't be lucky enough to not see us hoist that trophy this year.
You are not getting
I
past the second round.
don't let me get a natty and the NBA Finals in the same year. I might never watch the NFL
You will
again.
get neither, and you will like it.
I don't think so. I think I get one or both.
There's just something different about the Knicks team this year. I don't trust.
I mean,
I just don't. I don't trust.
We have some lapses in consistency, but like I
We
told you
have
before,
some lapses.
like the Knicks will go on and win 7, 8, 9 games in a row, and then when they lose, everybody wants to talk about the fact that they lost.
Yeah, it's because who they beat in those 7,
But
8, 9 games, and then who they lose to.
We did that multiple times this year, though. When we rattled off Denver and San Antonio, and then we went and lost. Then we went and lost to the Lakers. It was a whole issue. Like, what's going on? Like, it's just because we're the Knicks, right? There's no real logic. It's just, they can't win because Jalen Brunson. Why? Because he's a 6'1" small guard. They can't win because of Cat.
I didn't say that.
Oh, Cat can't guard. It's just so many. Nonsensical reasons.
That's a pretty good reason. I think the fact that your center can't guard is a pretty good reason.
The idea that he just can't guard is overblown. That's my point. Everything with the Knicks is everything when it relates to the Knicks. Is it overblown or is it just fact? Blown.
Is it overblown or is it a fact?
Look at his
never been known as a defender.
But look at his defensive numbers. Look at his defensive numbers.
I don't believe in defensive numbers. I don't believe in defensive numbers. I do not. I have never. When have you ever seen me give defensive stats?
I can go back.
You don't see me rattle off defensive ratings. You don't see me rattle off defensive ratings.
So why do they have them? We can't use it. I can't use it in my argument now.
I don't. You know, one time Jokic was #1 in defensive rating. Am I supposed to? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Do you think Jokic has ever been worthy of #1 defender in the league?
MVP and champion
for offense.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. We don't need Cat to be a defender. We have guys around him to defend.
You do when he's out there giving you 13 and 10. Like, give me something. If you're giving me 28 and 15, yeah, sure. I don't need you to be an all-world defender. But if you're having them games where you're giving me 15 and 8, yeah, yo, get some stops. You giving up 30 and 12 on the other end.
Over the last 15 games, Cat is ranked second amongst NBA centers in defensive rating. Just want to throw that out there, but it's fine. He doesn't guard. Neither does Jalen Brunson.
How do you think they come up with defensive rating?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't care. The number looks good for your narrative. That's all.
I loved it. I love it for my narrative. Yeah. I do. And within that 15-game stretch, I'm also seeing a lot more wins. I'm seeing a higher total defensive team rating, which has to amount to something. If defensive rating going up means wins,
I mean, yeah, bro. If I'm playing the Nets, the Wizards, like, does that not count? What was the stat you just rattled off? What was the stat you rattled off about his defensive rating
over the last 15 games?
The last 15 games. Now, we just talked about that 8-game winning streak where you played nothing but garbage. You don't think that contributed? You don't think that contributed to the help?
Everybody should have great defensive ratings because they all play the same garbage. If that's your logic.
I mean, for an 8-game stretch where you're playing the bottom of the league, I'm sure their defensive rating is pretty good. If you look up everybody's defensive rating against the Brooklyn Nets, it's probably solid.
What would you like for me to do?
You look up everybody's defensive numbers against the Wizards, it's probably solid.
Spurs, Thunder, Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, all within that same 15-game stretch.
And you think he was strapping up in those games?
He did well enough. His rating didn't drop too much.
I want to hear no complaints. When the Knicks lose, I want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh, this person got to go, this person got to go, oh, he can't do that. I don't want to hear none of that. Because the way you talking... The way you talking, the Knicks are championship ready. So that's what I'm expecting, right?
I hope so. That's what I expect.
No, I see, there you go with this. I hope so. No,
I said that's what I expect.
Stand on it. Okay, there
that
you go.
Is what I
stand
expect.
On it. You expect championship, right? Standing on it.
I am. I do.
Knicks coming out the East this year, right?
I fully expect the Knicks to win a championship this year. Yes.
All right. It's Knicks versus the field, right?
That's not what I said.
In the East.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
cool. That's all I needed.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Appreciate
Is
you.
there anything else you wanted?
Clip that,
You clip
please.
it. It's clipped.
I don't know how to
It's
clip it.
clipped. It's
Okay.
clipped. No, look, we keep
Okay.
it. Let's wrap this thing up. Nell and I are getting too riled up. It's how you know we're gonna see each other soon, man. Can't wait. We got some expansion going on in the league, man. I think what is it? Seattle coming back. Is it Seattle and Vegas?
Possibly Seattle. Possibly. They haven't voted
Yeah,
on the teams yet, but
right.
teams are putting their
Possibly
bids in.
Seattle and Vegas.
Cities, I
Possibly
should say.
Seattle. Possibly Seattle, possibly Vegas. How do you feel about that? The overall
I'm
expansion, you
torn.
think it's good?
I'm torn. Like yeah, there's obviously there's a lot of players, there's a lot of talent out there. I don't know if adding 2 teams is necessary. Like it's cool. Like it's cool. It's cool to add 2 more teams, but I don't know. We already got, it's also people saying like we already got 9 teams tanking. Like you just adding 2 more to the pot because the expansion teams are
Yeah.
gonna be trash for the first couple of years. Like that's just what it is. So it's I don't know. I don't really remember the NBA. I wasn't really watching when they had the last expansion. Um, so I don't really know what kind of effect that took on the league, but it'll be interesting to see. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's just going to be 2 extra garbage teams for OKC and San Antonio and Boston, New York, Cleveland to just beat up on, honestly. So, I mean,
Yeah,
happy for
it'll
Seattle because I would hate to see, hate to see cities, lose teams that, fans are so passionate about. Like I couldn't imagine losing the Sixers. Like even when they were talking about moving them to Jersey, it was like a huge uproar from the fans. So, happy they're getting their stuff back. A team in Vegas, like it sounds good until you get a Zion type down there in Vegas and you're cooked. He's cooked. You
worst
get a
case
Zion type down
scenario.
there in Vegas, it's over.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with it. I mean, I'm excited to see it because I think it'll be new. I think I'm not sure exactly all the logistics behind like the rosters reshuffling and players that you can cap and then who can go. But I mean, it'd be cool to see some guys, some smaller, some guys that don't play as much or some guys that are budding stars that are just kind of trapped in the situation get an opportunity. But I mean, I agree. I kind of got to see it, right? For as a fan, right? Like cool new blood, new rosters. But like you say, if they just come in and they just suck, it's like we just got more sorry teams. Like the NBA product as a whole can be really bad. Right, like it can be really bad. Like I think now, I mean, every night it's a blowout. Every night it's like 3 blowouts. Every night somebody's gonna be by 30, 40, 25
I mean,
games over in the first. You
we
got to.
just saw the Wizards give up 83 to Bam. We
I
saw,
mean, right, right.
uh, I think Toronto went on like a 31-0 run against Orlando.
Yeah,
Brooklyn lost
weird
like
stuff.
Brooklyn got blown out by like 40. Like we don't need
So
more
many weird things
Brooklyns
already happening.
and
Yeah, yeah,
Washingtons and Pelicans and like I said,
more
there's
is
a lot
not
of talent
always
around there.
better.
But like I said,
And
if we have too much talent, why do we have so many just teams that are unwatchable?
that's a
Not
good
just
question.
bad. Like
That's a
you can
great
lose
question.
games and be bad.
Yeah, yeah,
I've seen like back in the day, I've seen a 31 team be like, all right, they don't got enough talent, but yeah, I mean they play hard. They
they
got some good
fought.
players on the squad. Yeah, they fought, but they just not good enough to win the games down the stretch. Nah, there's some teams that
Yeah,
just like, yeah,
yeah.
this is
It's just
bad.
bad. You turn
This
it
is
on, it's a
just
wrap. It's a
yeah.
wrap.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
how are you selling this product to your fans?
Yeah,
So
it'll be interesting. The NBA has some good stuff on their hands, but that's something that we'll have to see how it plays out down the stretch, man. But that's gonna do it, man. We got into it today. Got a lot of fun. It's always fun around this time of the year, man. It's March Madness right into the playoffs. Right into then the NFL offseason and all of that. But we got we'll see, man. It'll get like this, right? Some pressure. We got some things built up here. We got some teams that got to show and prove. I can't speak on everybody's team yet, but when I'm able to, when the playoffs shake out, when the
Still
play-in shakes out,
don't
and
speak on
I have no
on my
choice
squad.
when when that playoff seeding comes out, we'll have a more
We skipped
candid
that one. You don't
conversation.
get to speak on it. I'll
Nah,
do a solo video previewing
that's
that
fine.
series.
That's perfectly fine. Honestly, I can just nail, and then I'm gonna just mute myself. I'm gonna hit the camera like this,
Sounds like a plan.
and then when you done, you let me know, and I'll come back in.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, man, you know, we definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're gonna keep trying to do this for you all. We hope you're enjoying the content, you know, especially now as it's getting more competitive into the year. You know, the bad basketball is coming to a close, right? You won't be watching the Wizards play for too much longer. You won't be watching, you know, teams that are just worthless. You'll be seeing some meaningful NBA basketball soon. So, you know, we got the NCAA tournament coming to a close. You know, rooting for my Wolverines. NBA Finals, rooting for my Knicks. We hope that we have some good stuff, man. But with that, we're going to wrap this episode up. 2 for 2 Pod. You know where you can find us each and every Thursday. We're going to drop. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all social media platforms at 2 for 2 Pod. We appreciate y'all showing love. We're going to keep doing this for you. With that, Keith and Nell, 2 for 2. We out.